It's Captain Midnight! Brought to you by Kix, the crispy corn cereal that's 83% energy food. Kix, food for action.
Attention. Now a message of importance to all members of the Secret Squadron. Giant mountain climbing locomotives like this need fuel, plenty of fuel to give them power. Give them drive to get that payload to the top. And you need fuel for the same reason, to have the drive, the energy to get to the top, whatever you do. Now here is a wonderful way to get it.
Eat Kix, the crispy corn cereal that's 83% energy food. Kix, food for action. Yes, here's a smart fellow who knows it. Packing away a hearty breakfast built around corn Kix. Packing away energy. The kind of energy that helps him play better. Energy to play much, much better all morning long. When other kids who have neglected breakfast tire out and don't quite make the grade, our Kix boy has energy to keep going on and on and on. Why? Because Kix are an 83% energy food.
Kix give you energy, all right, but I really go for that keen corn flavor.
Yes, get the corn-colored box with the big blue letters K-I-X. Kix, the 83% energy food. Energy for everything you do. Kix, food for action. Kix.
On a mountaintop high above a large city stands the headquarters of a man devoted to the cause of freedom and justice. A war hero who has never stopped fighting against his country's enemies. A private citizen who is dedicating his life to the struggle against evil men everywhere. Captain Midnight.
Here it is.
You finished, Tut?
And ready to go.
Say, what is this gadget?
That, Icky, is an omni-counter.
Omni-counter? What does it do, count omnis?
Precisely.
What do you know? What's an omni?
Omni is a Latin word meaning all. We call this instrument an omni-counter because it can detect the presence of all minerals by counting the rate of radiation.
You mean it'll find things like gold?
Among other things.
Well, let's go out and find ourselves a gold mine. What are we waiting for?
Why, it's George Maynard. Go down and let him in, will you, Icky, please? You've done a terrific job, Tut.
Thanks, but it was your idea.
Have you had a chance to test it yet?
So far, I've tried it on copper, coal, tin, iron, and gold. Just about everything except diamonds. I happen to be a little short of diamonds at the moment. Works like a charm. As soon as you've finished with our visitor, you'll have a chance to see for yourself.
George Maynard, it's
Hello.
good to see you. What brings you to headquarters?
Why, trouble, of course. Isn't that what brings most people?
Yes.
You mean rich people have troubles, too?
I'm afraid when a poor man becomes rich, he merely exchanges one set of troubles for another.
Well, may we know the nature of your problem, George?
Why, yes. Smuggled diamonds. Cut and polished stones worth a fortune.
No?
They're coming in over the Mexican border, we think. When I was one of America's largest dealers in precious gems, I'm not only concerned with its effect on the diamond market, but Uncle Sam was losing a lot of revenue.
I see. Say, I wonder if our little gadget here...
Possible.
This? What does this do?
It counts omnis.
I'll show you. Set it for diamonds.
Diamonds? Where?
You must be carrying quite a few on you today.
Well, as a matter of fact, I always carry some stones with me. That instrument is utterly fantastic. Just imagine it can detect diamonds in a man's pocket.
That's what made me think it might be of some help in this smuggling situation. You say the diamonds are coming in over the Mexican border.
So we believe.
Well, I don't know whether the omni-counter can actually locate smuggled diamonds or not, but this is as good an opportunity as we'll ever get to find out. Icky.
I know. Warm up the silver dart.
Roger.
Icky?
As long as you're flying low for a look at the country, I thought I'd keep the omnicounter tuned up in case we pass over one of those old Spanish treasures.
We don't know what the range of it is yet, but there's nothing like being prepared. This sure is beautiful country, Icky. Take a look at that herd of wild horses down there.
Hey, the Spanish treasure. See? It's set for diamonds.
There are no diamonds in New Mexico. Unless...
Unless what?
I'm going to make another pass over that same piece of ground. Keep your eye on the meter reading.
What do you think?
I think we ought to go down there and take a look around. Take over. Calling Secret Squadron headquarters. This is SQ1 calling headquarters. Come in, SQ3.
This is SQ3. Go ahead.
Give me the name of a Secret Squadron member living in or around Sandstone, New Mexico. It's just a few miles from the border.
Right, hold on. Jimmy Sawyer, SQ-248, age 15, lives on the Running W Ranch, 10 miles south-southwest of Sandstone, New Mexico.
Thanks, Tut. Changing course for the Running W Ranch. Out. Calling SQ-248. Calling SQ-248.
This is SQ-248. Come in, please.
This is SQ-1 calling from the Silver Dart.
SQ-1?
And SQ-2. We are approaching from south-southwest. Where can we land?
There's a big level stretch of field just north of here. You can't miss it.
Can you meet us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. SQ-248. Jimmy Sawyer at your service, sir.
Thanks, Jimmy. This is SQ-2, Ichabod Mud.
With 2 Ds. Howdy. Hi.
Are you familiar with a canyon about 15 miles from here? A canyon marked by alternating strata of limestone
Yes,
and...
sir. That's Wild Horse Canyon.
Well, can you show us how to get there?
Yes, it's just a canyon, not much to see.
Well, this isn't exactly a sightseeing trip, Jimmy. We have an idea there are diamond smugglers operating in this area.
Either that or some buried Spanish treasure.
Oh, kidding?
We're not sure yet, but in case there are smugglers operating in that area, we will naturally want to keep our identity secret, remain as inconspicuous as possible.
It's mighty hard to do around here. Stranger in these parts stands out like a bonnet on a burro.
Well, if anyone gets suspicious, maybe he could say we were just a couple of wild horse hunters, huh?
It's a good idea, Icky.
Sure. That's the only reason anyone goes up there anyway. Come back to the ranch with me, I'll get you both rigged up with a change of clothes.
Fine.
All right, back there. Hold my legs and call me Tex. How do I look, partner?
As long as you've got those ears, I'd recognize you anywhere. Howdy.
Hi, Hank. This is Tex and Pete, friends of mine. They're gonna stay with us for a while.
Oh, Pete. Glad to see you. Hiya, Tex.
Howdy.
Welcome to the Running W.
This is Hank Rogers, fellas. He's the foreman around here.
That's right. Been ramrod of this place and Jimmy's guardian ever since his folks passed away a couple of years back. You fellas aiming on staying long?
Can't say for sure. Jimmy's taking us out to look for some wild horses up around Wild Horse Canyon.
Don't know that's too good an idea.
Why not?
We've had a bad spell of drought around here lately. Those critters must have been eating loco weed. They're real mean. And spook very easy.
Hank's right. They stampede at the drop of a hat.
Well, then we'll try not to drop one. Much obliged for the warning.
Don't mention it. Good luck.
I think I'll ride back here. Oh, my aching back. Are we here? I hope.
Not yet. I just wanted to show you. This is still running WN.
Well, the running W looks like quite a spread, Jimmy.
It is. Best in the territory. Only I'm afraid I'm going to lose it.
Why is that?
The drought put us way behind in Texas. I don't know where I'm going to get the money to make it up.
Oh, I see.
Stampede. Close.
I wonder if that was the same herd we saw from the plane.
Gotta be. It's the only one around here.
How much further to the canyon?
Just over the hill.
Let's go. This is Wild Horse Canyon, all right. Just look at all those hoof prints.
Yeah, but no horses, thank goodness. I can do without horses, broke all wild for the rest of my life.
Say, Jimmy, take a look at this.
Why, it's a horseshoe print. Those critters must have been shod.
Right. Notice anything else unusual? About the print, I mean.
No, sir.
Well, it's much thicker, and the nail holes are closer together. Notice, too, that while all the hoof prints go off this way, these horseshoe prints alone go off that way.
Yeah. That is funny.
Where was that herd headed? Any idea?
The other water hole. Just south of the border, a few miles out of town.
South of the border.
Sure. Critters like these been running the trail between the two water holes since this was Spanish country. Why?
You know, it just occurs to me that the Border Patrol, used to seeing these horses running freely back and forth, might never suspect them of carrying contraband.
Maybe not. How could anyone plant diamonds on a wild horse?
Someone might have found a way.
Even so, the trail between the two water holes runs mostly through running W land. There hasn't been a stranger around here for, well, a long time.
You sure?
Positive.
Hickey, bring the omnicounter.
Does it register anything?
Not a thing.
Well, we were right over this spot when it registered in the plane. Maybe it got jarred loose on the way out. Now, riding that buckboard would rupture the innards of a Sherman tank.
Well, if the diamonds were here, they're gone now.
Where to?
That's what I'd like to know. Hold this. I'm going to see where these tracks lead to.
perfect swan dive. What graceful action. Now, let's call him back. Say, young man, where do you get all that energy?
From Kix. Every morning I eat a good breakfast with a bowl of Kix. Kix is real food for action. Kix tastes well, too. Got a keen corn flavor I like. Gives me lots of energy, because Kix is real energy food. 83% energy. Later, when I go swimming, Kix energy stays with me. Helps me have fun all morning long.
Right, everyone loves Kix Keen Corn flavor. Crispy corn puffs that stay crisp in milk. So remember, for lots of pep and energy, eat Kix. Food for action.
And now a late flash from Captain Midnight's headquarters. Be on the lookout for this new Kix box with the wonderful cash offer on the front. It's worth 15 cents on a jar of Ovaltine. Take the coupon out of the box, give it to the grocer. You save 15 cents on any size jar of delicious, nutritious Ovaltine. Tell Mom about it. Act fast. This offer won't last long. Look for the Ovaltine offer on the front of this new Kix box.
Are you all right?
Yeah, sure. Did either of you get a look at that bushwhacker?
No, sir.
Whoever he was, he meant to kill me. Or scare us away from here, because I think we've stumbled onto something.
What?
These horseshoe prints. I've got a pretty strong hunch that if we follow them, sooner or later they're going to lead us to the diamonds. Come on.
Anything wrong with him, Hank? No, he just lost his shoe. Must have kicked it out of the trailer on the way here. What about the kid and his friends?
Well, they come up in the canyon, snooping around just like you figured they would. So I took care of one of them.
That wasn't a good idea. I told you just to keep an eye on him.
Well, I figured that was the...
Well, that's where you figured wrong. Now we gotta lay low. Get the shoes changed on this horse. Keep him out of sight until dark.
What do you want us to do then?
Then we're gonna blow this town.
It sounds good to me.
Yeah, it'll give us a chance to cash in.
The trail seems to end here. Just disappears.
There's your reason. Tire tracks and a trailer.
Pretty fancy way for a wild horse to travel.
Well, it might be a wild horse, and it might be a horse trained to run with a wild herd. You know, I'm beginning to think some of you running W riders are mixed up in this business.
I couldn't be. I've known most of these men since I was born.
Well, you said yourself there haven't been any strangers in this vicinity for a long time. Those tracks are freshly made.
That's true.
Well, we'll know for sure when we find the horse that rode in this trailer. Let's get back to the buckboard and follow these tracks. This is the shoe that made those prints. That horse must have kicked it out of the trailer. Have you ever seen one like it before?
Never. Look how thick it is.
How light. It looks like it's split down the middle. I wonder.
A diamond.
It probably got stuck in the shoe. In their hurry, the smugglers missed it.
There's enough carrots in that to feed a family of rabbits.
Come on, let's keep trailing.
Howdy, Jimmy.
Howdy, Sheriff. Why don't you meet Tex and Pete, a couple friends of mine?
Hello, Sheriff.
Hi. Well, what can I do for you boys?
Well, you can help us find a horse.
Well, we got plenty of horses in town. What kind you looking for?
The horse that's smuggling diamonds across the border.
Smuggling diamond?
in hollow shoes like this.
Well, what do you know?
I have a hunch the horse that wears those shoes has been trained to run with the wild herd.
Between the two water holes. Pretty slick. Well, mister, like I said, we got a heap of horses in this town. Find the right one's going to be quite a job. Especially if the smugglers thought to take those shoes off of them.
You're right, Sheriff. And I've got an idea. Now, the smugglers use that wild horse herd to mask their activities. Maybe we can use the same herd to unmask the smugglers.
I don't get you.
Just this. The herd is at the South Water Hole now. If it were to be driven through town, I think the horse that was trained to run with it would try to join it.
I think you're right. I'll get a couple of my men. We'll round up that herd right now.
I'll go with you. Good. You two stay here in town and keep your eyes peeled for that trick horse as we come through.
Yeah.
There they are, boys. Let's start moving them.
I say we wait until after we blow town.
I say we divide them here and now.
Okay, that's the way you want it. Jumpy, ain't he?
Yeah, he sure is.
I'll divide him.
Here they come. Look sharp.
What's that? I don't know. Take a look.
What are they doing here?
Somebody's spooking them.
Spotted anything yet?
Not yet.
Stop that horse! Get over!
Look!
There's your trick horse and your smugglers.
Hank, and Brady, and Snyder.
All running W hands? Just a minute, Hank. What do you want? What kind of shoes does that horse usually wear? What's it to you? Are they diamond horseshoes, Hank?
Why don't you come and find out?
Hey, watch her, will you? This isn't mine. You all right?
Yeah, sure, I'm okay.
Oh, boy, man, are you fast? You did it just like that. What?
It just takes a little practice, Hickey.
Yeah.
Contraband. The reward is all going to you.
Now I won't have to worry about losing the running W. Thanks, Captain Midnight. Thanks a lot.
No thanks necessary. You earned it. And what's more, the sheriff has agreed to take over your guardianship.
Gee, that's swell. Maybe you can come back again soon. For a real wild horse roundup.
Maybe we will. And take Hickey for riding the buckboard.
No, thanks. The only riding I'll do from now on is in the Silver Dart. Side saddle.
I'll be back in just a moment to tell you about next week's adventure. As you know, this program is brought to you alternately. Here is a message from our alternate week sponsor. Captain Midnight from headquarters. Attention, members of the Secret Squadron. This is important. Keep yourself in top condition. Remember, to do your best, you've got to be at your best. Because someday you may be called upon to pilot a jet plane across the continent, even to take the wheel and bring a great ship safely into port, to drive an ambulance to disaster areas. And when the time comes, you've got to be ready for it. That's why I want all Secret Squadron members to drink Ovaltine every day, as I do. Yes, chocolate-flavored Ovaltine, either hot or cold, because Ovaltine helps give you the nourishment you need for strength and staying power. When you add Ovaltine to milk, just look at the extra food value you get. It's good, and it does you good. So remember, that's the Secret Squadron way. We drink Ovaltine every day. Chocolate-flavored Ovaltine. Attention all Secret Squadron members and fighters for justice everywhere. A friend of mine discovered the location of a satellite moon close enough to Earth to be used as a military space station. But before he could reveal his discovery to our government, he was murdered. Our next mission is to find his murderer and the secret of the lost moon. We'll rendezvous here at headquarters. This is Captain Midnight signing off with the code of the Secret Squadron. Justice through strength and courage. Out.
Captain Midnight was brought to you by Kix, the crispy corn cereal. Kix, real food for action. Listen again next week to Captain Midnight.